See that? That right there? That's our problem. Rocks buried. Absolutely buried. We just don't have a lot of habitat to search because it's all covered. Oh! Oh, just like that, dude. There we go. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. First video of 2020.
2020. I don't know. I can't.
First video of 2020, and we are headed up to look for some salamanders. Everybody's doing it right now. Arizona does not have a lot of salamanders or anything like that, but there is actually an invasive species of salamander up north. We actually made a video last year about it, but we're gonna go up and do a little bit better this time because we didn't know what we were doing at all.
Shaky cam!
Yeah, exactly. It was a mess, but it was a fun time. So we're gonna go up and do it. It's been a year since we've done it, maybe even a little more. But anyway, we're gonna go up and try to find these salamanders, make a fun video out of it, and yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys. So our unexperienced Arizona selves are walking in snow. Oh, jeez. In tennis shoes, and we have no gloves, and we're gonna be flipping rocks. Because we are just... Oh, my feet are already cold. We are not wearing... Whoa! Oh, that's a huge worm. That's a big worm. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. So guys, we are basically in a drainage in the snow looking for invasive salamanders because hashtag winter, right? Yeah, there's no reptiles, but salamanders are really cool. So we are basically just gonna walk around and see what we can find. Even though it is really snowy and wet, it is still actually pretty warm. The sun is actually pretty warm and toasty on our backs, so that should help our cold, wet feet and freezing hands at least a little bit. So, all right, I'm gonna start flipping. I haven't flipped a single rock yet. See that? That right there? That's our problem. Rocks buried. Absolutely buried. But we get the occasional rock that's not, like this. That gives me a chance to find something. So one of the biggest problems we are facing at the moment is the fact that the snow is covering all the rocks. Jeff and I have been getting at it for like probably an hour now and haven't seen anything. So it's kicking our butt. We usually get these guys really quick, really easy, but we haven't ever looked in the snow. We know they are still here and we know they're under the rocks, but it's a matter of finding them. Yeah, it's a nice one. Hey, buddy. Look at that, in situ. Large blotched encentina. Woo! Got one. He was all alert and walking around.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, good.
We done it.
We done it.
We about gave up.
I pretty much did.
Yeah, I know. We did it.
Sweet.
Salamanders in the snow. Wait, I just got mine right there. Huh? It's better looking. Holy crud!
Look at that.
That is weird. That's so much cooler than the one I just flipped. Holy crud! Let's see that. Whoa! Are you serious, dude?
I'll put this rock back.
That is the coolest one I've seen.
Yeah, that's cool.
What? He's mostly orange, dude. Whoa! That is wild. No way.
It's cooler looking.
And I was like, okay, and I saw it, dude. That is so cool looking. Large blotched Ensatina right there.
Ensatina.
This is the more typical, the one I got. It's just a nice typical one. Jeff got a freaking fire one, dude. That is wild. Oh, dude. Well, guys, as you know, we did get some. And we're just here photographing them next to this stream, as I'm sure you can hear. In the snow, we're photographing these nice looking salamanders. Look at that. These guys are so cool. Alright guys, as you know, Jeff and I were out here in the snow, actually. Believe it or not, Arizona is snow. And it actually snows quite a bit in Arizona in many, many mountain ranges. In fact, most mountain ranges do snow here in the state of Arizona. But we came out here in search of the large blotched Ensatina. These guys are one of the coolest little salamanders. And they're, whoa, look at them. They are so cold. These are an invasive species to the state of Arizona, but they are very common in this mountain range. Someone let them go here a long time ago because the population in California was decreasing for some reason, so somebody released them up here. And they are doing very well here. But let me stop right there. Invasive species are not beneficial to the native wildlife here in the state of Arizona. Whoever it was who released these here, I get it, they were trying to save the species, but it is not the way to go about it. Because you throwing an invasive species in a native habitat will throw off the entire cycle. For example, if this Ensatina was poisonous, so poisonous that no animal could eat it, it could wipe out a ton of species. Or if it was dominant over other species, the species below it aren't prepared to defend itself from this predator, and it will wipe out the prey. And they are not prepared for that because they weren't initially interacting with this animal. So, for example, Florida, there's Burmese pythons that are wiping out a ton of species that wouldn't be wiped out if the Burmese python wasn't there. It just does not belong in that ecosystem. So although these species are doing well and thriving really well here, thankfully, so far, there is nothing that we can really tell that is damaging this ecosystem, and that is luck, and that is not always the case. In fact, it is very uncommon that an invasive species doesn't do damage. We have the narrow-headed garter snake that is highly threatened by the American bullfrog. All the Thamnophis species, or all the garter snake species, are threatened by the bullfrog because they don't have a chance to grow because they get eaten. So basically, invasive species are a no bueno. You don't want to put an invasive species where they don't belong. But regardless, it is really, really fun coming after these guys. It's fun to have them here in the state of Arizona, but again, we don't think, so far we haven't seen an impact. So they haven't been a threat, they haven't been something that the Arizona Fish and Game Department has jumped on super quick to get them removed, because so far they are not doing anything harmful to the ecosystem, thank goodness. But yeah, just a cute little salamander here in Arizona that's invasive, large blotched Ensatina. Whoa, we just about took a dive. All right, let's go. Let's go see what Jeff's up to. So I'm actually back to where we found those two. I'm walking around flipping some more while Jeff is photographing, and I'm gonna see if I can turn up another one, just for hex, you know? I'm just gonna be walking around and flipping some rocks, see if I can pull off another one. Oh, oh, just like that, dude. We did it again. We got another Ensatina. Look at that. Look at that. Got it live flipped right there. That's number 3 right there. Number 3. Ensatina. Heck yeah, that is a gorgeous one too. Here's another look at this nice Ensatina we just flipped. Look at that guy. He is so cool. Jeff.
Got another one?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
How cool is that? 3 of them.
It's awesome, actually.
We're pretty relieved that it happened after that much of searching. There was a lot of, I don't know, it gave us grief at first. And then it just happened like that. Like I said, I'm like, I'm gonna go flip a third one. And it worked really quick.
You did.
We really did. All right, we're gonna start walking back. Look at the light because of the snow reflecting.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right? Isn't it awesome? Like all this, like look
It's
at the
like a diffuser.
look at the trees in the back.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like a freaking diffuser. That's amazing.
washing your hands with snow.
Now wash hands. Because if you touch your eye after touching most amphibians, some will make you go blind, but
It sucks. All right. Couldn't have asked for a more comfortable day though. No wind.
yeah.
Probably it's in the 60s. The only trouble was the snow.
That's like 50.
Really? It's got to be low 60s. No?
50.
Really? All right, high 50s then. Not low 50s.
I think my Kestrel's in the truck. We can go see.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. Yeah, we have to get a temperature to end our debate. Remember, I said high 50s. I mean, I said low 60s.
Whoa, hey.
I said low 60s. Low 50s. Told you. Really? Feels a lot warmer than that. But it was a fun day. We found some salamanders.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot of fun. So, yeah. The birds are cool here, so we got distracted a lot. Jeff's birding ones. But we did find some salamanders.
Stellar's Day!
We did.
Sorry,
There
I
it
keep
is.
screwing up the thing.
No, it's fine. All right, anyway, we're going to end it there. We're going to head back or to jump in the car and drive back down to the desert. But it was a good time. Found some salamanders and yeah, thanks for watching.
Peace.
Yeah.